to Review Rewind, the show where a couple of friends watch movies as a whole and aim to figure out if the reviewers were spot on or wicked wrong. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tristan.
And this week we're talking about he's wicked smart, Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds is supposed Longfellow Deeds is supposed to be from New Hampshire. Yeah. I did not know that everyone in New Hampshire sounded like they were from Boston. I have no concept of New Hampshire. We'll talk about that more later. But hi, Tristan.
Hi, Mike.
What's your bright spot?
Oh, my bright spot this weekend was my niece's birthday was this weekend. Well, it's not this weekend. It's this week, but during the weekend.
Yeah.
It's you know. So went up and celebrated with the family and all of that. So it was good.
Yay!
Hooray.
My bright spot was it wasn't my niece's birthday. It was my daughter's birthday.
Yeah, it was.
She turned 8.
Wow.
She's such a big little girl. I love her so much. it's so funny that I'm like, objectively, I'm very stern with them, but I'm also like, God, gosh, Jesus, goodness, I love you guys so much. Reddit. See how I just moved that along?
It was smooth.
Can I also say part bright spot, part dark spot is I bought a drink and I couldn't tell because the label, let's see if you could see it. Like, see that little tiny writing in red?
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's I didn't see that. And I was like, hey, this tastes, it's supposed to be strawberry kiwi and green tea and a little magic drink. Anyway, and I was like, man, I already made this joke to you, but I figured I'd share it with the audience. I was like, man, that tastes like strawberry kiwi tea, but also that taste of stomach acid when you throw up a little bit. And then I read it. I'm like, oh, it's kombucha. So that explains a lot.
It explains.
But I kind of feel I've reached the point in life when I do something like that and it's disappointing. It also kind of makes me laugh because it's such a stupid mistake. Anyway.
So much there's like hard kombucha everywhere and it sneaks up on you.
Yeah. You know what? That throw up taste sneaks up on you too. Mr. Deeds, directed by Stephen Brill, screenplay by Tim Herlihy, based on Mr. Deeds Goes to Town by Robert Riskin, an opera hat by Clarence Budington Kelland, produced by Sid Ganis and Jack Giarraputo. That one's tricky. Starring Adam Sandler, Winona Ryder, Peter Gallagher, Jared Harris, Alan Covert, Erick, Avari, and John Turturro. Cinematography, Peter Lyons Collister. Edited by Jeff Gourson. Music by, oh, fuck you, Teddy. Music by Teddy Castellucci. I actually think that's pretty close. Production companies, Columbia Pictures. I saw the double C and the double L, and I was like, oh, mother. Columbia Pictures, New Line Cinema, Happy Madison Productions, and Out of the Blue, ... Entertainment. I like to read ellipses as though you say ...
Every time.
It's, when you read an ellipses, do you like say ... quietly in your head?
Sometimes. It's not every time.
Because I feel like the pacing for an ellipses is just saying, and then she ... knew. Distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. releasing.
Yeah.
Release date June 28th, 2002. Runtime 96 minutes. Now, 2002. This had a budget of $50 million. In the U.S., it grossed $126 million. It made over half its budget back opening weekend, and then gross worldwide 171. So it did relatively well for a moderately budgeted comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It did really well. I did not look it up, but
yeah,
I gotta tell you, Google is garbage.
So it looks like this was coming off the tales of Little Nicky.
Yes. Video sales doesn't tell me. God damn it. So the internet is kind of divided on how they what indicators they give. So sometimes they call it home sales, sometimes they call it video sales, sometimes they call it this or that or the other. But when I looked up Mr. Deed's home sales numbers, it sent me to the Riverside County Recorder's Office for sales on homes for Mr. Deeds. I was like, uh-oh.
That's not what we're looking for.
No, I don't know what they did as far as video sales. I'm just getting box office from a lot of these. So, it is what it is. I sounded so disappointed.
You did.
Alrighty. Now it's time for the Recap Rewind, where we rewind and recap the film. Tristan!
Hi.
I'm really hoping that you pull this one and just straight out of your butt.
Let's do it.
I hope there's no prep. I wanna know what comes right off the noggin, you know? Like a Deeds poem. I want you to pull this just right out.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it was a reference. That was
hey, it was a reference.
It wasn't a good reference, but it was a reference.
All right.
Hold on, let me start you up again.
Okay.
Recap!
Oh man, I was trying to come up with a poem on the fly, and I totally did not do it. All right, I can do this. Here we go. Preston Blake is one of New York's richest guys. He dies climbing Mount Everest. He has no direct heir that they know of, and so everybody's scrambling around to try to figure out who's the guy that's going to get this money. And then there's this Chuck Cedar guy, right? And Chuck Cedar, he wants to get all of the shares. There's like 49% of the shares of the company that Preston owned, and he's like, I want all of those, so we're going to buy those for $40 billion from whoever this heir is, so that I can become the majority shareholder, and I'm going to do whatever I want. And so they're like scrambling to find this guy. And after some research, a big piece of paper comes out, and it just says Longfellow Deeds, and then whatever his hometown is, I can't remember. Who cares? Anyway, so they find Longfellow Deeds, Adam Sandler, and they go and find him, and he's just this guy who owns a pizza shop in the middle of nowhere, Townsville. And Townsville is under attack. Sorry, Powerpuff Girls. And so Chuck and this other guy, Cecil, they go and they find Mr. Deeds. That's the movie. And they're like, hey, you're the heir, not the error. You're the heir of this is good time.
This is going good.
This is good time, right? He's the heir. And they're like, hey, you get all this money. You got to come back to New York, sign some papers. You'll sell the shares. We'll give you the money, and then you can be on your way. And they, while they're there, we discover that, Mr. Deeds is a super nice guy. Everybody loves him. He's just kind-hearted, just looking out for everybody. Not, he's just a nice guy. And he has a dream of selling greeting cards to Hallmark. And so he writes poems, and he reads one every day. It's a really sweet thing. And everybody's like, yeah, Mr. Deeds, you're so cool. They don't call him Mr. They just call him Deeds. Anyway, so they bring him back. Meanwhile, the news is all freaking out because they're like, who's going to take over all of these shares? Who's the heir to all of this money and everything? And so you have Winona Ryder, who's Babe Bennett. She's working for an entertainment news place, and she's like, I'm going to go undercover and I'm going to do this thing. And then the other guy that she works with, Murph, is like, he goes undercover too, but he like figures out that the reason
was his name Murph.
I think his name was Murph.
Oh,
Peter Dante. His name was Murph.
No, that's not.
No?
No.
Oh no, that was Murph. Murph was the guy in the
Covert.
Murph was the guy in the town. What was? Nope, I don't remember which guy it was. Marty.
That makes more
Marty
sense.
and Murph. Marty is like disguised as the person when they land the helicopter, and he overhears that Deeds always has this dream of like bumping into a random woman and saving her from some chaos and being like, oh, we fall in love and everything. And so then they set up that he pretends to rob her in front of Deeds, and he saves her, and she's Pam something. I don't remember what her last name was. Anyway, and then they kind of fall in love, but this whole time she's recording him, and then like he gets drunk and he does things, and then they put it on the news, on the entertainment news, and everybody's like, oh, you're putting a bad name to us, Deeds. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, so he falls in love with this girl, and then they just kind of do things, and then eventually he's like, I'm going to propose to her because I love her. And then Marty is like, goes to Chuck, and he's like, hey, I've got some news for you. That girl that he loves is actually not who she says she is. And so then they do all this thing because Deeds wanted to stay in New York and be part of the company and everything. And Chuck was like, we can't have that. And so they set it all up where the news shows that Pam was Babe, and Babe was setting him up. And then he gets all sad, and then he leaves. And then she comes and she's like, I wanted to tell you that I love you. And then that didn't work. So he leaves and he signs the paperwork and gives all the shares to Chuck. And then he goes back home, and then Babe goes to Smallville, and and she's like, hey, I came to apologize. And then she falls into a frozen lake, and he saves her. And then he's like, I don't know you. And then they leave. And then they find out that Chuck is just selling everything. He's like, he doesn't care. And 50,000 people are going to lose their jobs. And so everybody comes back, and Deeds is like, hey, you can't do this. Let me give an inspirational speech to everybody. And everybody's like, you know what? You're right. I was a kid once, and I didn't want to screw people over. And then he and then Chuck was like, hey, who cares? I have all of the shares, and so I'm going to vote yes on all of this. And then Babe Bennett comes back in, and she's like, you know what? I did some research, and I stole this journal, and I looked in it, and Deeds was not the heir to the throne. It was instead Emilio Lopez, the butler, because he was the love child of Blake and a maid. And so he's the heir. And then so he fires Chuck, and then he gives Deeds $1 billion, and then Deeds and Babe fall in love.
Another rewind and another flick, another review, and maybe too much shtick with Tristan and Mike with a balanced thought, we'll give it a grade, and we'll probably curse a lot. We're glad that you're here, and you gave us a listen, but now we'll move on with this fucking new edition.
Recap!
I'm glad that my chaos was right.
We couldn't hear you that little bit. What'd you say?
I said I'm glad my chaos gave you enough time to write that.
I know, I just made that up. I don't know why. He's a terrible person, but I was feeling a little Woody Allen franticness from it. And I was expecting the voice just a little.
I thought it was going to be more composed, and then I just leaned into the chaos, and you know,
it needed a little more Boston. I mean, New Hampshire, but you know,
Boston.
You know what's my favorite part about this?
Tell me.
They could have made it based in Massachusetts, and it wouldn't have made a fucking difference.
It wouldn't have mattered anything. Not a single thing.
Not a one. Tristan.
Hi.
Had you ever seen this movie before?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You know what? Me too. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. I had seen it many a times. Long time. What after being so long since you've seen it, what'd you think overall?
There are certain things from this from this movie that stuck with me this whole time, and certain things that I had totally forgotten. Here's my thought. My overall thought. It really feels like this movie was written by a bunch of kids. And then the teenage brother came in. He's like, yeah, but what if we make jokes about like boobs and stuff? And then that's the movie that we got.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's very similar for a lot of Adam Sandler movies of the basic plot, super simple.
Yeah.
Super dumb.
Yeah.
And then, like, all of the jokes feel very juvenile.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, it's interesting.
But I will say there is a little bit let's say this, most of the jokes are very juvenile, and then mixed into it there are really well structured jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's annoying because it's surrounded by bullshit, but there's some really good jokes.
Yeah, there's these jokes that are like, oh, that one was actually good.
Yeah.
How did that one sneak in there? Yeah, I will say that this movie is leaning toward a it's a little bit more of a matured Adam Sandler story.
Yeah.
I think they were aiming for this one to be a little bit more family friendly in some ways. Like it's still PG-13, but like compared to some of his other stuff,
yeah,
this one is a lot more friendly for the younger kids.
Having just done Little Nicky, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this. I mean, look. Let me see. Because after this, he did. Go back. Okay, so he did Little Nicky. He did Mr. Deeds. Anger Management, 50 First Dates. He kind of was jumping around a lot, but he did things that were a little bit more because just thinking of like this one and like 50 First Dates was kind of like it's a very sweet story.
Yeah.
in comparison to like his older ones. It does feel like the 2000s was him turning toward having more heartfelt story
Mm-hmm.
than before. Yeah, because after that he did Click.
Yeah.
And then he went back to weird stuff with Chuck and Larry and Zohan and all of that. So he had this little window of doing slightly more heartfelt stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is not by any means this is not the worst like Adam Sandler movie.
No.
Yeah. So let's kind of talk about production a little bit. Based on the concept of some previous material, but written by Tim Herlihy, who was Adam Sandler's writing partner from like the get-go. Wrote Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Wedding Singer, Waterboy, Big Daddy, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, and then was kind of, and I think wrote a bunch for Saturday Night Live. Then wrote Bedtime Stories. Ironically, Grown Ups 2, didn't write the first one. Did Pixels, Ridiculous 6, Hubie Halloween, and Happy Gilmore 2. So almost entirely Adam Sandler movies.
Mm-hmm.
So Tim Herlihy is officially the voice of Adam Sandler.
I was just looking at Stephen Brill. He also has directed a lot of and been a writer on a lot of Adam Sandler stuff since the 2000s.
Yes, and they have also both been in several Adam Sandler movies, doing little cameos and stuff. But Stephen Brill had acted prior, and I think the first movie that Adam Sandler and him worked on was in 1989, when Adam Sandler was in a movie called Going Overboard. And this movie is apparently terrible. On IMDb, it has a 1.8.
Yikes.
So it is bad. And Steve Brill is in it. But Stephen Brill was also, you know what movie he was in that I was really shocked about? Edward Scissorhands.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in Batman Returns. I think he was the guy that gets his nose bit. No, he wasn't that. He was just a Gotham. I think he was just a Gotham person. I know that guy was a comedian too. But he's in The Wedding Singer. He plays Glenn's buddy. And then he's in like every other Adam Sandler movie from there. But the director thing I wanted to to talk about, which is kind of fun. Heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
That's his first one. He also did, what is this? I feel like I know what this is. Nope. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to skip it. He directed Little Nicky. He directed Without a Paddle.
Mm-hmm.
Which has a couple actors I really like, and then one actor I am really discovering that I loathe. It has Matthew Lillard, Seth Green, and then Dak Shepard. Yeah, I don't know. Dak Shepard sucks. I don't know. Anyway, beside the point. Directed a lot of shitty movies. He's just like a comedy director.
Mm-hmm.
And then who did we talk about cinematography? Peter, Lyons, Collister. Because I will say there are some shots in this movie that are actually really great shots. This movie is actually visually very, like, I kind of really like it. Oh. He did Bad Boys.
Wow.
And The Rundown. Have we talked about this guy?
I mean,
wow.
So
what a career. Okay. So he did a lot of whatever in the 80s. Then he did Halloween 4. And then he did
but in Bad Boys, he was just camera. He was in the camera and electrical department. He wasn't the director.
Okay. So we haven't really talked about. Oh, he did Problem Child. I think I don't know if we talked about it for that. He also did a video for Playboy. He did Dunstan Checks In.
He did Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah.
The Animal, Mr. Deeds, The Master of Disguise.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Garfield, The Tale of Two Kitties.
Arrested Development. He did 15 episodes. The 2013 version.
Oh, when they came back.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, what a weird. It's so odd because like there are a lot of shots of this movie is well filmed. For a comedy and for what it is. I thought it was actually filmed really well. I liked a lot of the shots.
This is interesting.
What is
it's always interesting to look at movies like this and being like, did anybody involved in this movie actually do anything good? And most of the time the answer is no. Like they find their niche and they stick with it.
I mean, Winona Ryder.
But
that's because she's Winona Ryder.
She was kind of the person that
she was the get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like this guy did a lot of not great CG live action movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, he was the cinematographer for the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants.
Do you think he found it?
Nope.
He's just SpongeBob now. He has no SquarePants.
SpongeBob, no pants. It's a very different. Okay, Teddy. What'd Teddy do? Tedderino has done Adam Sandler. Ted Castellucci.
Oh yeah,
he's done he did The Wedding Singer, Big Daddy, Little Nicky, along with Deuce Bigalow, The Animal, Mr. Deeds, Home Alone 4, 8 Crazy Nights, Anger Management, 50 First Dates, White Chicks, The Longest Yard.
Okay, so Wedding Singer was his first one.
Mm-hmm.
Long Shots.
And then hasn't really done anything. Wait.
Mm.
He hasn't made anything since 2011. Did he die?
Dun, dun, dun.
Doesn't say.
Oh, no. No.
What is that? Have you Google his name and his picture?
He just retired.
It's crazy.
Wait, which one? Which photo are you looking at?
That's the photo that popped up as his first one.
He was really taken by surprise with that with the flash.
It's like his eyes are really wide.
Yeah. It's better to see. I don't actually think that's him. I think that's the wrong photo. Where he has like a perm?
Uh-huh.
No, it's the other guy.
But what? What other guy?
So maybe it's the same. No, it looks different. So if you go to images, look at the second photo.
Well, I think you got a different second photo than I do.
Okay, hold on.
I think those two guys are the same guy.
He had a perm?
Hey,
their teeth are different. What the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe he had.
This is the guy. This is the guy you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
This is the guy I'm talking about.
Those two photos are swapped for me, which is.
This is him actually working.
Yeah.
That is not him.
He could have had a perm. You don't know.
He could have had a perm.
Anyway, we don't need to talk about this guy anymore.
Man, this guy is the most like incorrectly photoed person. Or Teddy Castellucci is a really popular name.
Well, my guess is that it's like it's got his name attached to something else, and so it's just like grabbing a picture and being like, "Well,
oh yeah, Google sucks."
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so visually, I liked it. I thought it was fine. Musically, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Let's see. What's this one? I gotta say, it just sounds like 90s movie arrangement, like movie music. It's just
like that. You could add that to Dennis the Menace, to Beethoven, to any of those movies, and it would have felt like it fit right in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, I will say the songs that they used as the soundtrack, A+.
Major tones 7, 6, commencing countdown, engines on.
You got David Bowie. This one I was surprised about. The band Lit. The dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
They're in there.
It's just another reason why
Wait, is this the one? Hold
And
on.
hardly another drink. I guess the rain's gonna pop better when I meantime.
Hold on.
So long, let's have another drink. Waste some time with me. We're happy in the meantime, you and I.
So there's a scene where Deeds is like happy about whatever. And there's a song going on, and I thought it may be this one, but it said something about like have another drink or something like that, but it just sounded like Adam Sandler. So it threw me off in the movie because I was just like, wait, why is he singing the song? Another song from it, which like I always think I don't know any Dave Matthews Band songs, and then I hear
I am no hero, oh, that's for sure. But I do know one thing. It's where you are, it's where I belong. I do know where you go is where I wanna be. Where are you going?
Yep.
Where do you go?
their drummer's left-handed. I don't know, random thing. I always just laugh because they got a saxophone, like a soprano sax or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then to end the movie, I legitimately like forgot about this song.
When people keep repeating that you'll never fall in love, when everybody keeps retreating, but you can't seem to get enough. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart.
You know, it has some good songs, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good songs.
Good songs.
Good songs. Alrighty. I think we got over cinematography. This is gonna be a short episode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Adam Sandler, Longfellow Deeds. He just plays a New York guy trying to do a Boston accent. I guess Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he just kind of felt like him.
Yeah, I've learned. Yeah, go ahead.
His acting is not good.
No, it's not.
He's so
in his
throughout
movies.
the whole movie.
Yeah, in his movies, yes, that is 100% true. When he's doing movies that are not like his, suddenly he knows how to act, and in these moments, it's like, man, woof.
Mm-hmm.
He has he has a thing he does that off the top of my head, I don't think I could like search the scene fast enough, but there's a way that he like says stuff when he's trying to be like emotive,
Mm-hmm.
and he does it in every one of his like comedy movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just realized that I hate it. Like when he's trying to be nervous, I think that might be it.
Mm.
He's like, you know, I was just thinking that I could just. He tries to like really break up the rhythm of his speaking,
Mm-hmm.
but for whatever reason, it just like I watched in this viewing of it, I was suddenly like, oh, does he do that all the time?
Oh,
He does do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I hate that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do hate that.
So this is going to be a weird thing to say. When he is acting like a normal person,
Uh-huh.
he's like so dull to watch. when he is acting like one of his crazy characters,
he's
there's
suddenly
so much
very
more
much more amusing.
Yeah, like in Happy Gilmore, he has his anger management thing, so he's like all over the place. In Waterboy, he has a very particular way of talking and a very particular way of presenting himself. In Billy Madison, like even that one, he is this like loud person. In this one, he's just kind of like, yeah, so blah 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 blah, blah. Like every single line, and then he's like emotional. It's like, it's just like there's no change. There's only one time where he really changes, and when he yells at Babe when she's like fallen into the ice.
Right.
For a moment, he yells.
Yeah,
and
we're like, oh,
we got some emotion from this guy.
Hold on, let me see if this is it. Oh, nope. Hold on. Let's see if I can share it. I don't know if it'll let me. It will let me. Tell me if you can hear it. Oh, because I can't hear it. Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing.
Not the thing.
Not the thing.
Doing the thing where I could hear it and you can't.
Yeah, which doesn't help me. I don't care about you. Oh, wait. Maybe that? This is just... I don't know. Anyway.
So John McEnroe is in this movie.
He is. And he's kind of fun. I kind of like him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do enjoy him actually.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit.
Maybe I'll keep vamping. You know who I was surprised that was in this movie? JB Smoove.
I forgot he was in this movie.
I forgot he was in this movie.
There's a lot of people I forgot were in this movie, honestly.
He's not in it very long, but he does show up and it's like, that's JB Smoove.
Right. Okay, let's see if this is it. It's going to run through your channel. I apologize.
Miss Dawson? Mm-hmm. How would you like to maybe go out and have a New York City dinner with me?
Like when he said that, in my mind, I was going like, fuck you.
Hey, guess what? Since it was going through my channel, I can't hear.
Oh, no! Everyone else heard it. That's it.
Sweet.
Can you hear it?
Miss Dawson?
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to maybe go out and have a New York City dinner with me?
Golly, well, that sounds wonderful.
It does?
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Yeah. No. It's supposed to be endearing. Like, it's supposed to feel endearing, and it just doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird. It's the only move that he has in emoting. Like his face doesn't change. He just kind of like ekes the words out of his mouth without really moving his mouth that much.
Right.
It's like, come on, man. You are the person that we have to watch for the next hour and a half. Give us something.
Yeah. Hey, do something. Do anything.
Do something.
Winona Ryder, Babe Bennett. So when she plays her alter ego, it's an act and it's supposed to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And she does that well.
Mm-hmm.
When she's Babe, she acts really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very normal. It's very, I really enjoy it. I will be 100% honest. I don't really watch too much like film or TV with Winona Ryder. But man, this movie reignited some feelings. She's such a pretty lady.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought her thing was the part I didn't like was her backstory stuff. Rather than feeling like she was trying to make it up, it just felt forced. Like it felt like written jokes that were forced out of her.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than feeling like moments of desperate improvisation.
Yeah, her coming up with the name, the Winchesterton,
Somerville, something or other, yeah.
Sillsville or whatever. Yeah, that did not feel like her character coming up with something.
Right.
That felt like, hey, we wrote this. It's dumb, right? Read it. And like she did her best. She did her darndest to read that and make it sound like she was coming up with it. It doesn't feel natural to her or that character. It feels like a very, like if Adam Sandler's character had said that, it would have made more sense.
Yeah. And I think what makes her character the most interesting is she is the embodiment of what the message of the movie is. The message of the movie is like city folk judge small town folk, and money doesn't really do anything. Like being in a city doesn't make you inherently better.
Right.
That's what the movie's trying to say. It's a little, what's ham-fisted, like it's you know, it's too strong
on the nose.
Yeah. But she does it. I think she does like a good job of conveying that in a way that isn't too over the top. It's just funny to hear her character and be like, this is what a small town person would think or say. And then the more you hear it, you're like, I think you think they're stupid.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say it's weird. Like the more I think about it, of the the jokes that don't feel natural to her character, it definitely feels like Adam Sandler or his group of guys writing for a person who doesn't fit into that characteristic.
Though I will say there was one joke that she did that was clearly like a guy's joke, but she delivered it really well that it actually made me laugh, which was when she's trying to get the camera shot during the fire and she's like moving, and then the firefighter's looking at her. Tim Herlihy, by the way. And she's like, she notices and she's like, fire excites me. And he's like, knock your socks off.
Yeah.
And I think what makes the joke is that he notices it, but once she says that, he just like couldn't care less after that. You know? I think those are the best ways to make somewhat like a joke like that, where she's being awkward but tries to play it off as like sexual. The right response from the person is to be like, all right,
okay,
unto yourself. Leave me alone. Yeah, I enjoyed her. Her.
I realized we didn't really talk about the character of Deeds. We talked about Adam Sandler, but we didn't talk about Deeds much.
He is unbelievably kind.
And
And
I mean, it really is the like you said, the showing the difference between like city folk and small town. Like he is the epitome of like the small town guy who like everybody knows him and he gets along with everybody and he's this kind-hearted person.
You know, when Adam Sandler was doing the like pacing, the speech pacing that I hate, was when he was doing the instant messenger messages with Jan.
Right.
And she was like, tell me more about this girl. And he's like, she's a small town girl, just like me.
Uh-huh.
And one, I don't know if it's a detriment to the film or not, but it's hokey to be like, you have a small town guy who's in New York who he falls in love with the first small town girl that he meets, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, she's laying it on really heavy to where she's disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, buddy, maybe you are an idiot. Maybe you like, you buying this? Oy.
Yeah.
So a bit gullible, but seems to be of the friendly sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Will beat the shit out of bad people, apparently.
Yeah. For being such a nice guy, he punched a lot of people.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rich guy restaurant where he just punched all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Them making fun of him is not good. I don't know if the right response should have been punch the shit out of him and push the
opera singer,
excuse my French, the big fat opera singer. I don't know if that was like the right move, because that guy was older. He's a big guy. Going through a table could have caused some real damage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a movie, so of course no one's going to be like. The only person who was permanently injured was Marty.
Yeah. Marty got beat up.
Well, bad.
Yeah, I don't. It feels so out of character
To be that violent?
For everything else we've seen of his character, to all of a sudden have this anger management like situation.
Yeah. I actually think you're.
Polite.
I think pointing that out, I think I realized that I didn't like that about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if he defended someone, that's one thing. But he was so willing to see past the flaws of people. Hey, Crazy Eyes seems to be kind of a violent guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still bringing him pizza and doing everything, like being real nice to him.
Yeah.
It was like, what makes these people different? Is it just because they're rich? I think rich people suck too, but that's not, like, I can't punch them yet.
Not yet.
This podcast does not condone any kind of violence toward anyone due to their socioeconomical status in any way, shape, or form.
Yet.
Yet.
Okay.
Anything else about
go ahead.
Deeds? Anything
Deeds.
else about Deeds?
I was just gonna say, like, if it was his character from Happy Gilmore, it would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But everything else about this guy, like, he's the kindest guy, and then she gets mugged. And he, like, not only defends her, but then just beats him while he's down.
I think that's the part that's makes it difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Is that he went that extra step,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really violent.
Yeah.
Like, it was super violent, and yet he still went that step.
Which from the perspective of like if we remove ourselves from that and we're just looking at the entertainment of the movie, like
It's funny.
it is really ridiculous. And it's funny that he like this super nice guy all of a sudden like beats the shit out of this guy. But from a character perspective,
It's a red flag.
makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm going to kind of go out of order.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Chuck Cedar, the villain of the film.
Yep.
Peter Gallagher.
Peter Gallagher.
He's so familiar, but I can't name something okay, so he was in American Beauty. Oh, he was the dad in the OC. That's what I remember him from. He's a bit of a character actor, I think.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. I would put him, he's in the same boat, I would say, as Christopher McDonald.
Yeah.
See him in a lot of stuff, but he's not like anybody in particular. He was Gavin from New Girl.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny. I never really watched New Girl, but I know exactly who that is.
Schmidt's dad.
Yeah, I know enough about the show to know like main talking points. Yeah. Wow, he's also in a lot of forgettable stuff.
Yeah.
All right, scrolling through his career, I'm going to stop at the first thing that I like know. So first, we're starting at 1974 was his first thing, uncredited. Now we're in the 80s, still don't really know. 90s, nope. Almost there. I'm sure we're going to find something soon. Holy shit. Titanic! There. Oh, wait. Nope. That's a different Titanic.
That's a TV miniseries.
Awful. Absolutely awful. What a terrible thing to be like, hey, I was in a TV show right before it became the highest grossing movie
Right.
of all time. He did a voice in Superman the Animated Series.
Yep.
And then his first big movie that he was in was 1999. He was in American Beauty.
Uh-huh.
I also think that maybe we should put it on the list. I think American Beauty is a bit overrated.
Wow.
But who am I? Honestly.
Oh, you're Mike.
I am Mike.
You are Mike.
Then Mr. Deeds. And then OC was kind of his big
Yeah.
job. He was in there for almost the whole series. And
Ooh,
then,
he had, sorry, his music video.
what?
His music video in 2005.
What the fuck? Oh my god. What is it called? I Long for Your Kiss?
Still, I long for your kiss.
In 2005?
Mm-hmm.
Ew. All right, here we go. You can't hear that, can you?
Nope.
All right, let's see if this works. God damn it, I clicked the wrong link. Nope. All right, well, I'll share my screen. You know, one day, everything's just going to work. God damn it. Hold on. I just turned you off for a second. All right, there we go. We should be good. Here we go. Nope. You know what? Fuck my life. I was so angry. Isn't that the right thing? All right. This is gonna. Can you hear it? Rock me. Sorry. It's apparently a cover.
Uh-huh.
There we go. That's even funnier. That's so funny that I fucked that up.
I know I shouldn't, but
Whoa.
I want you so bad. I know it couldn't be, but I want what we had.
Hubba
I
hubba.
know our love is gone, I can't bring it back.
I'm gonna fast forward it just to see if there's a big section. Oh, there's a big section.
The days go by, but
Oh, he's still singing soft
don't
though.
seem the same. I cry and cry. I call out your name. I go downtown.
God dang, he's got a pretty good voice.
I was impressed. Apparently he started on Broadway.
Oh.
Reese and Guys and Dolls.
Oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. He just has that look though.
Uh-huh.
And his talking voice, like he has a very
It's a pleasant voice to listen to.
the singing, yeah. His talking voice, I have to see him in other stuff. He has a rich white guy voice.
He does have rich white guy voice.
Of all the stupid things I've said, that is legitimately the most accurate. Huh? So Chuck Cedar,
I mean, we could really have a movie where him and Christopher McDonald just like are dueling bad guys
they compete to be the worst.
to be the worst rich white guy.
Only to be only for both of them to be defeated by a more charming villain played by James Spader. And I say that because I am like binging through the Blacklist.
Blacklist, yeah.
And I gotta tell you guys, the main character pisses me off in the show, but James Spader is so fucking good. He's such a good act. Like, he's so believable. Even when he's doing the scenes where he's supposed to be like a very competent gunfighter, like shooting people, and he's believable, and it's him. And there are some people who are supposed to be like the best shooter around.
Mm-hmm.
Not believable in the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
He's 100% believable. And I'm like, God damn, James Spader's a really good actor. Anyway, Peter Gallagher plays Chuck Cedar, and just A+. If Adam Sandler has one good thing that is pretty consistent throughout his films, he chooses really good bad guys. Like whoever casts them does a really good job.
Mm-hmm.
He is dislikable throughout. He is very clear with his motives and plays the straight guy perfectly to the other side of the film, which the film is, it's absurdist humor for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays like just the straight villain.
Yeah.
There's no jokes from him.
Mm-hmm.
His jokes are him being in the ridiculousness of this world.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, a good example of that is when they're on the helicopter coming back from picking up deeds, and everybody else is singing the David Bowie song, and he's like, "Guys, like cut it out."
mm-hmm.
And that's his character, is like calling out all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Erick Avari plays Cecil Anderson. I don't think he was credited when we did ours, but he's kind of a big character throughout the film. He plays the legal. Is he the lawyer?
Is that who he is?
I think Chuck introduces him in the beginning when they first meet Deeds, and he actually says what his role is.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember from this experience and probably every other experience, I was suddenly very much like, oh yeah, I'm poor. I don't understand what that is.
I just did a quick thing to see like if I can figure it out. And it just says that he's a member on the board of directors.
Mm.
So
I like his character because it seems as though not seems as though, but he is in this world of riches and blah, 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 blah. But in reality, he just kind of wants to be like Deeds.
mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't really care about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's charmed by the way that Deeds lives.
Right. I think everyone else heard. Oh God. Hold on. I'm trying to find the clip, but it's going through my headphones. And so the audience just heard it kind of go bad, and it went like, and I was like, there's a ghost in the machine. And then they heard like a little clip. Let me see. I'm right where they actually literally right where they're at. I have the captions on now, so we should be able to see what he says. Oops. No volume.
That it showed some potential, which is pretty cool.
Longfellow Deeds?
Just call me Deeds, pal. Easy with that Longfellow stuff.
Chuck Cedar, CEO, Cecil Anderson, General Counsel of Lake Media.
Yeah, General Counsel, that's the lawyer.
Mm.
See?
There you go.
I got a little smarts in me.
Man, his little at the end of just called me Deeds.
Yeah. That's that's what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
But I actually really like Erick Avari's character. I like how he tries to like jump into the jokes and enjoy himself. He's that weird middle ground between like a straight character, but also a character who delves into the world a little more, the fictional world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's the guy that even though he works for the bad guy, he's actually the ally.
Yeah. Have you seen the Muppets?
Which one?
The Muppets. The 2011 The Muppets.
Okay, the Muppets, yes.
Yeah. He's the bear. The bear and the demon.
What? Huh?
So there's Rich.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And the demon guy or whatever, I forget his name, but he's like, even though my scary appearance, I am not in fact a villain kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like that's Cecil's character in a nutshell. Even though he has a pipe and he dresses very eccentric, he himself is not actually like a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I somehow ended up on Danish IMDb. I don't know.
IMDb. Anyway. We got Dumbledore Jr. as Mark McGrath. Or Mac McGrath. Jared Harris, which Warner Brothers, y'all fucked up. They picked what's his name to be Dumbledore, the young Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts. What's his name?
Jude Law.
Jude Law, the pretty funny looking guy. Like a lot of people would be like, he's a really good looking guy. But when I see his face, I'm like, I don't see it. I am objectively a weird person. Anyway, Jared Harris is actually the son of the first Dumbledore.
Well, he does, yeah.
So I feel like he would have been an excellent choice to play the young Dumbledore. Because when Harry met Sally, that only works because this is a movie podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But when in Harry Potter in the 90s, it would have been, he was already like 100 and something. So the young version of him would have been in his 50s.
Still could have been an older guy.
Yeah. And he would have been perfect. Did you ever see the second Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
He plays...
Oh, he's
Moriarty.
Moriarty in that one. Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Oh, fuck. I feel really dumb.
How do you say it?
Moriarty. I added an extra syllable.
What did I say?
No, I think you said it right.
Okay.
I think I said Mortiarty.
Mortiarty.
Rick and Mortiarty.
Yeah. Oh no.
I really
German IMDb, and I have no idea how I got here.
It is good. I'm just doing these like Central to Northern European accents, and to me, they honestly all sound the same. I'm being kind of a dick about it. I like Jared Harris. I think he was supposed to be playing like a poshy kind of British dude, but then also there was a couple times where his accent kind of went Australian, and I really had a moment of, he's British, right? Isn't he British?
Yeah, he was kind of he was like so exaggerated that it was hard to pinpoint where he was from.
Well, I of course I know he's in fact English. I think I remember him telling a story in an interview where they were in a different country for a while. Either way, his voice reminds me of I don't know, like 90s British news.
Mm-hmm.
And today's news, people are going crazy. It just kind of, that weird inflection in the voice. And even when he was talking to Babe or whoever in the office, it was still there. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't just his camera voice, it was how he talks.
Right.
He sucks in the best way possible. I enjoyed him. I hated him, but
yeah.
Anything else about old Jer hair?
Old Jer hair.
Are you still working? Are you still working to get it in English?
I'm still trying to get it back to English. I don't know what happened. Anyway, it's fine. No, I don't have anything to add to him.
Oh shit. This is, oh boy. Okay. We got 3 more characters I want to talk about. Alan Covert is Marty. Alan Covert plays the best just day-to-day douchebag. Like the guy that you have to deal with, but you also are like, I want nothing to do with this person. And it makes me feel bad because I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, is that your actual personality? That's unfortunate if it is, but that's yeah. He plays the worst person.
Like,
and he's not even the villain, but he plays the person that you're just like, man, boy howdy, I don't like this guy.
yeah, every time he shows up, you're like, this guy's back.
Yeah. I didn't have to see his ass.
No.
You know? They could have showed me anyone else's ass and I would have been like, it's fine. But man, I did appreciate that Chuck was like, as long as it's good information and you stop scrubbing your ass. I was like, thank you. You speak for all of us. John Turturro plays Emilio Lopez. I've noticed that with John's tan, he often plays Spanish or Latin or people. He's Italian, like 100%.
Yep.
So I don't know how to feel about his accent.
Yeah, are we okay with him being? Are we okay with him being a Spaniard?
Here's the thing. As a person of indigenous descent, for the most part, fuck Spain. Like, but I don't know. Here's the thing. I actually don't know what the socially acceptable line is for Europe. Because I know everyone wants to talk about the racism in America. Europe is so fucking racist, and they're racist to other European countries.
Yeah.
But I also don't know where that line is. Like, is it the same? Like, is an Italian person doing a Spanish accent the same as us doing like a Southern accent? Because if you're listening outside of America, America is more like Europe than people like to admit. Each state is very different. Currently, the federal government is just a nuisance, but it's usually supposed to kind of unify those states. But states are pretty different. We live in California. California is 1,000 times different than Idaho, which is just a few states over. Completely different country in a lot of ways. But mutually beneficial in, I don't know, snow. Farming. I think Idaho farms. And California helps out lots of states. So, mutually beneficial. But with that being said, us doing like a Texas accent or something, I don't actually think, I could be corrected, I don't know. I don't actually think falls under the category of like very offensive or racist. But I don't know what it is for like an Italian person to do a Spanish accent. Because when I hear Italian people speak English, people from Italy speak English when their native language is Italian, the accent doesn't sound too different to me than someone with like a bit of a Spanish accent. A lot of the words inflect the same as far as like when they're trying to speak English. So I don't know. I don't know where that falls. That could just be my personal opinion. But like, I don't know if like a French person doing a German accent, I don't know if that's considered offensive or racist or anything like that. I honestly have no clue.
I have no idea.
But if I were to do like a Nigerian accent, it would be questionable. You'd have to have a really good story to go along with it.
Yeah.
But, I think if I do like a Spanish accent, it's probably not that big a deal because that was my mom.
If we think about it, we're also we live in a world where the majority of European accents in movies are just British.
Shit, yeah. Or like some weird variation of like German.
Uh-huh.
You know,
It's like you've got the British, who are all of the good guys, and you got German, which are all of the bad guys. And I'm not saying that because I'm the problem.
or Russian.
Oh yes, or Russian.
There's a lot of Russian accents that having now I've never been to Russia, but I have been to the eastern parts of Ukraine, which still speak Russian. And having been there and heard them speak English, it's not as close as you think. It's definitely not Family Guy in Soviet Russia.
Yeah,
car drives you.
Yeah. No, I knew someone who's like, my grandparents are Russian, and nobody does the Russian accent right.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
yeah.
It's actually the words are. It's harder to understand depending on how much English they know, because Russian words are so different. I feel like Germans can kind of get it because there's a lot of overlap between English and German.
English has a Germanic root.
And
anyway,
every other language is like,
what are we doing here?
English is hard. I don't know. And then the last person I really wanted to talk about, which God bless her, because I don't know, Conchata Farrell.
Conchata.
What is the
That's a name.
Meaning? It is Italian for little shell.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, like conch. Yeah.
Concha. Oh, but I guess, but that is still like a very unique name.
Uh-huh.
It's she's great. She's fantastic. I think she's one of my favorite characters. She's very funny. Her deliveries on everything are really good. There's something very, I don't know if this is the right word. There's almost something very comforting about her voice.
Yeah, she's got that kind of like an aunt, kind of like an aunt that you like to talk to kind of voice.
Yeah.
Like, it's not quite motherly, it's not grandmotherly, but it is like that lady who, like, everybody's like, oh, go talk to her because she'll take care of you, kind of thing.
Yeah. I enjoyed her. Steve Buscemi's in it as Crazy Eyes, and the only reason I wanted to bring him up is I think both his eyes were contacts.
They had to be, because like every shot they were like facing a different direction,
and they did not move in the slightest. I was there was a point where, I don't know, maybe I was bored, I don't know, but I was really looking at his eyes and I was just flummoxed because I was like, I don't understand them. And then I had the realization that they both had to be fake. Which, how uncomfortable would that have been?
Yeah, like, ugh.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. They primarily achieved by using custom painted contact lenses.
Yeah.
The prosthetic lenses covered the entire eye with a false pupil painted off center to create the appearance. Oof.
Yeah, that's awful.
I would have hated to have those put in.
Yeah. Alrighty. this movie, so a lot of stupid jokes, a lot of dumb jokes, a lot of immature jokes, but there actually are a lot of jokes that I really enjoyed. So one, when Babe and Marty are getting ready and he says something to her like, what do you think? And she responds, and then she goes, you look like this, and like someone who wears too much cologne. And so that's a dig, so there's a little bit of humor in there. And then after he gets beat up, and Adam Sandler's like, I beat that guy up pretty good. And boy, he smelled like the worst, like soap, the most cologne I've ever smelled on a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then rule of three, he's like rolling over and he's like, ow! And he pulls out the bottle of Old Spice. And he's like, damn you, Old Spice. And it was one of those jokes that you kind of had to keep a tab on. But I thought the payoff was really good.
Yeah, I don't think I caught some of it, but I don't think I followed the whole joke.
Again, I really liked Jan, and when they're fighting, she says a lot of derogatory things to Babe, Winona Ryder's character. But the thing, Babe says, he needs to know how I feel bad, and I would go to the end of the earth, and I would do anything to get him back, or to take back what I did to him. And then Jan says, I'm sorry. All I heard was blah, blah, blah. I'm a dirty tramp. And I don't know why. How she delivered that made me laugh so hard.
Yeah. There was something that made me laugh, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm trying to find it.
I will say the having Preston Blake helicoptered off frozen was funny. And then the funeral was funny until I started thinking about it, because I was like, why is he still frozen? This is like a few days later. He should have thawed out. That's not how frozen things work.
No. No.
When they get in the beginning, when they're trying to figure out who the heir is, and he's like, Cecil's like, they're gonna get a fax on it real soon, and then the fax machine goes off, and he's like, what does it say? And Chuck says, congratulations, you have a spastic colon. And he's like, oh, that explains a lot. But the reason it made me laugh was then another fax machine rang, and they had to like get up and walk across the room for it. And I'm like, how many fax machines does this room have?
There's so many, yeah.
Oh, this is it. Ma'am, you were just the victim of a New York City mugger, and as I suspected, he was a coward and a weakling, and also wore more cologne than any man should wear. One of the most quotable things is you underestimate my sneakiness.
You underestimate my sneakiness. That one that's one of the lines that has stuck with me since the first time I watched it.
I do also like that this movie was made in 2002, and the helicopter pilot says, you own the jets, Deeds. And Deeds goes, oh, that sucks. And it's still accurate.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
What?
A very weird scene that happens.
Oh.
When they go into her childhood home. That's not her childhood home. And
it's just them and kids.
It's just them and 3 kids.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Like that's a weird scene. And
It's a
also
super weird
those kids are like, imagine a kid from the 2000s, and that's what those kids look like. Every single one of them. They all look like what's his face from Stuart Little, or or Little Vampire or whatever.
That's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to like make a voice as like these are different people. It's like no,
No. It's the same kid. I couldn't remember what the other one was, but like that kid and these kids, it's the same look.
Yeah, like a long flat top with spiked hair, glasses, and the just drenched in insecurity.
Yep.
You know what? John McElroy, terrible actor, but I thought he was really funny. Yeah. I think that'll do it. Yeah. Hey, now it's time for the Review Rewind, where we read some reviews and see, I don't know. Metacritic, 24%. Rotten Tomatoes, 22%. Rotten Tomato audience, 59%. IMDb audience, 5.8%. So this one is kind of rated as one of the least favored Adam Sandler films. Oddly enough. Go for it.
Miami Herald gave it a 75. Surprisingly sweet, and dare we say it, old-fashioned. With an engaging sense of humor, that's a definite improvement on lame, lowbrow efforts such as Little Nicky. Well, that person did not like Little Nicky.
Hey, Little Nicky gave, what's his name? Nealon. What's his first name? I'm blanking on it. Someone's yelling. Someone's yelling.
Yell louder.
Yell louder. I feel like I'll hear it eventually. Kevin Nealon. I didn't even have to look it up. I remember it. Kevin Nealon. It gave Kevin Nealon boobs on his head. It's funny. Why is that not funny? That's funny. It's stupid, but it's funny. Not everything has to be highbrow comedy. Anyway, it is better than Little Nicky. Los Angeles Times gave it a 10. What's most interesting about this film is how lacking it is in any of the things from humor to emotion to halfway decent acting. We might go to a movie for. Oh, okay. There's not even enough here to get mad at. Oh shit, that's actually kind of.
It's true.
That's kind of spot on. What are you thinking, Tristan?
My gut is saying probably like a C minus. Do you think it's what do you think?
I was thinking like D plus.
Okay,
because it's not really a good movie.
No, it's not good, but we like similar to this. There's not enough to be mad at, but there's also not enough to be like it was great.
Yeah, because like
that's why I was like, is it a C minus? Is it a D? D feels like a little bit low.
Yeah,
but
I feel like D plus because like a C. Ooh,
a C.
Excuse me, a C minus. I would give to something like The Wedding Singer, or even one of Adam Sandler's like better films.
Yeah.
That's right in the middle. It's like, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's fun. It has moments. This movie has moments where I was really bored. And I got to tell you, you cannot have moments of boredom in a comedy. It either has to be interesting or funny. You can't not have it. Something has to be happening to expand the plot, expand the characters, or live in the moment. But there were so many scenes that just kind of like traddle along where I'm like, where's the joke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think it, like, it's definitely not the worst one that we've seen.
No, that's
sure.
why I didn't want to give it less than like a D+, but I also was like, I don't think it deserves a C.
Yeah. And that was kind of my hesitation of like, it's kind of like, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. D+ is, I think we can all be happy with that.
Except for Adam Sandler. He's not happy. He's never happy. Anyway, bye Tristan. Thanks for watching this movie. Audience, yeah, you could go watch it. It's fine. It has its moments. Fall in love again with Winona Ryder. How about that? But if you don't do that, just remember, review those rewinds, and we'll see you next time.